Hello, howdy, hey, good evening, good day. I'm Kex and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be learning how to draw hands from one beginner to another. Because I am still learning in my art, but this is somewhat of something I understand. So, what we're going to do... Wow, dramatic reveal! Just kidding. So basically to start... I have a bunch of reference here I just pulled off of Google Images. Just so you can see, each hand kind of has a little block. A lot of people like to draw a square for the main hand, but you'll notice it kind of comes out for the thumb. So let's try drawing it over here. Here, I'm going to choose a different color that'll be easier to see on the purple background. So we have this block for our main part of the hand. So we're going to add the kind of where the thumb puts in. And it's not going to just put it to the side up here. It's just kind of lower down here. And it's also kind of got a bump. And that's where our wrinkles would go. You can also look at your own hand for reference. That really helps. And so, depending on how your hand is built, everyone else's hand is built differently. There's 3 joints for most, except for the thumb. So we have the joint connecting from the main palm for the thumb. We have our first one, and then we have our second. Next, we're going on to our fingers, and as you can see, I kind of drew these little lines for reference, because it kind of helps out. And each one will have 3. So we kind of have our little bump up here. And then there will be a gap. They're not just right next to each other like, ooh, V. Come up to our second one. Add our little top. And then we go on to our third finger. And then lastly, we go to our pinky. And our pinky kind of has the wider gap, so it kind of has its own, you can see it's got a little bump right here on the side. And then we go 1, 2, 3. And we can also try like different hands and hand styles. So then we can pull our thumb out here. And then we can do 1, 2. So that our finger reaches that. And depending on the angle, depends on it. And of course, it just takes practice, and with time, you'll eventually get it. And like you can see, I'm a little goofy on this hand. And overall, it just takes time. You can use these references and block out what you need. So this one is kind of at an angle. And then we got our thumb 1 and thumb 2 joint. And then we kind of have our knuckles. And you can see it's not just like ooh, there's a line from here. It's got a gap between where the knuckles are and where the fingers actually start. And you can see, at an angle like this, you can't necessarily see all the fingers. So you don't need to try and, whoa, look, there's the other ones. But yeah, just basically play around with it, find references. And then practice, work on what you can do. And this is basically just my short beginner guide, This is my guide from one beginner to another. Anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to practice, and I love you. Have a good day. Welcome to the end of the video. Please consider leaving a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Oh, and I guess you should ring the bell too. Stay positive and have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.